All right, let's complete the square for this one here. So we start with a -7 coefficient. I like that, that's very cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide everything by -7. We want to get rid of that -7. It has to be a 1. -7 divided by -7 is 1. 1 times x squared is x squared, so that implies that x squared. This is now, I've got a negative divided by a negative, so that's going to be a positive, and I've got x over 7, or if you like, 1/7 x, if you like. Write it any way you like, it's no problem. Plus 15 over 7. Now, of course, a -7 means that that's going to be now positive becomes a negative. This is negative at the bottom, so this is equal to 0. All right, so nice and straightforward, very, very simple. Now, I'm going to rewrite this, and I'm going to add 15 over 7 plus 15 over 7 to both sides. So now I'm left with x squared plus 1/7 x, or x on 7 if you like, is equal to 15 over 7. This is looking good. Now I'm going to add to both sides the b term, which is 1/7, but I'm going to double it. Sorry, halve it. What am I saying? Double it. Halve it. Half of 1/7, well, I'm going to multiply the 7 by 2 to get 14. But I'm going to square it as well. So I'm going to add 1/14, square it. All right, so now I'm left with, and now I can just go with the whole thing here. So I've got an x, I've got a squared, I'm going to plus, and whatever the contents of that thing there is, I've got it. So now I've got a 15 over 7. I'm going to plus 14 squared is 1 over 196. So let's just add all that up. So 15 sevenths and 196. 15 sevenths, is that right? 15 sevenths it is. Plus 1 over 196. Does the heavy lifting for me. 421 over 196 is equal to 421 over 196. So I've got x plus 1/14. The squaring of the square root means I've now got a plus or minus over here. Nice. So now I've got x plus a 14th is equal to, well, 421. I don't know what the square root of 421 is, and I can't do anything about it. But I do know the square root of 196 because we just had it over here. Square root must be 14. So now I've got a plus or minus over here, and I'm going to subtract 1/14 from both sides, leaving me with x is equal to. Now I've got a common denominator, so I've got a -1 plus or minus root 421 all over 14. So now I can say either x is equal to, let's see what that takes me. I'm going to go -1 plus this first, and then divide everything by 14. So here we go. I'm going to go -1 plus root 421, and then I'm going to go divide by 14. Here it is. And I get 1.39. That's good. I'll go with that. 1.39, and that's to 2dp. Here we go. Or x is equal to, now I'm going to go -1 minus this thing here. Let's try that. -1 minus root 421, and I'm going to divide the whole thing by 14, and I get -1.5. Gosh, I'm going to call it 1.53. I'm going to call it 1.54. Yeah, -1.54, and I put 2dp here as well. And they are my answers.